We need to break down the legacy and full story of the Kung Fu Council's founding leader, Master Thundering Rhino. Hello fun people, I'm Isaac Carlson, and I'm focused on spreading magic by celebrating the art, stories, and characters that we love. And this video is brought to you by my producers over on Patreon. If you want to help me spread magic and you'd like to go behind the scenes on everything I'm working on, join our producer community, which is linked down below. Now, the origin of Master Rhino actually came from a long line of Kung Fu masters, but he did establish himself as a legendary warrior on his own, which is clearly seen through his armor being memorial. Years, Flying Rhino trained many warriors, including Commander Va-Sheer, the leader of the Anvil of Heaven. Master Flying Rhino was even said to have to Master Oogway to oversee the imprisonment of Tai Lung in Chorogam prison, claiming he was the only one brave enough, strong enough, and ruthless enough for the job. But Flying Rhino's most accomplished student was in fact his own son. While Flying Rhino taught within the Kung Fu school in Gangmin City, his child would train underneath him and would eventually become the most revered master of the Kung Fu Council, Thundering Rhino. Now, throughout Thundering Rhino's childhood, he became disciplined and ferocious. He was powerful, and much like his father, he was an unstoppable force, but he became desperate for the approval of his father. Early into Rhino's training, watch Rhino spar, intrigued by the young and enthusiastic Ox of Kung Fu, at least according to early backstories that were developed and released prior to Kung Fu Panda 2. Apparently, Thundering Rhino would eventually leave the boy behind though, as in his early adult life, he became desperate to create his own identity to the Kung Fu world because of his family's history and esteemed status. Thundering Rhino left the metropolis he grew up within, which led him to picking fights and battling for money in hopes of finding some kind of meaning. Beneath them awoke and attempted to remove the villagers from their land. Master Rhino stepped in on his travels to defend the poor refugees. Rhino commanded the serpents to share their land, but when the 10,000 serpents attacked him, he lured them in to break their ranks. He took on an unprecedented number of warriors and successfully sent the heinous reptiles away. Now, after receiving all of these legendary accolades, eventually Thundering Rhino did return to Gangmin City, which may have been prompted by the death of his father. Without a master leading the Kung Fu school in Gangmin City, perhaps Master Thundering Rhino felt it was his responsibility to continue the work his family had begun. That would have put him master of one of the 29. Two of him was erected in the Master Garden at the Jade Palace was because during his life to the innocent, honorable, and beloved hero. Fun people, I owe a big thank you to all of the producers who support me over on Patreon, since they're directly contributing to help me spread magic and to accomplish my dreams. In the future, I want to take on larger documentary-styled projects again, write books about animation history, and to build businesses to support the Disney community. But to do all of those things, I need more resources to eventually create a team around me. So if you want to help me continue to spread magic, and you'd like to see exclusive behind-the-scenes series and live streams, consider joining all of us by going to patreon.com/Isaac Carlson, which again is linked below. As always, thank you for watching, and